Rex Ryan is in serious trouble after what he said about Shedeur Sanders live on ESPN. The fans are furious and the clip is going viral.
Stefanski is an outstanding coach. All right. But why the hell isn't he putting Shedeur Sanders? We're all waiting to see this Shedeur Sanders be the guy or Gabriel, whatever. Something's missing. Something's missing with this kid. This kid talks. He runs his mouth like I could be a starting quarterback with his arms crossed like this. Get your ass in the front row and study and do all that. If I know, the whole league knows. Quit being an embarrassment that way. You got the talent to be the quarterback. You should be. You should be embarrassed that you're not the quarterback now.
See if they make a change there.
This has to be the dumbest take I ever done seen on live TV. Rex Ryan, what are you doing? How can you say that you waiting to see Shedeur and then turn around in the same sentence and bash him, saying he think he all that, saying he should be a starting quarterback with his arm folded? So tell me what is missing. What is missing? And what do you know that everybody knows? That's what I want to know, because I'm going to tell you what I know. I know this is sabotage and collateral collusion. Burying on the depth chart, not trying to play Shedeur so he can elevate this franchise. Y'all got this stupid loser mentality that you rather sit the player and not give him a chance or the opportunity to prove that he can do what he say he's doing. That's what I see. What I see is blackballing, Kaepernick, buck breaking, whichever word you want to use, there's a negative connotation of leaving Shedeur on the bench and not giving him even the chance or the opportunity. You making fakes, false narratives, calling this boy stupid, dumb. You might as well, that's what you might as well say. You try to use these big words to cover it up, but that's what you're saying behind closed doors. Come on now. What are we missing? What is the reason that you see that everybody knows? You should have said it on live. You would have said everything else. That's what I want to know. These people, these analysts and these commentators, these ex-coaches and some of these ex-players, they keep saying they got these sources, but don't never say the source. Tell me what source or what you know that we don't know. Who telling you this? Who's showing you this? Collect, look, we do the research. Y'all know this going viral too. All these pictures of Shedeur Sanders sitting in the front row at the Browns meetings is going viral. And we already know, if you've been here since well off and you seen following Shedeur since Colorado, Dion made the quarterbacks and him sitting up in the front. So what he gonna do? He been taught to be sitting there in the front wherever he go. So what he doing? And this is on the Browns, Cleveland Browns official YouTube channel, where they did the man on the center, trying to get some clicks and likes off of Shedeur, because you ain't never did this segment before, but all of a sudden you got a quarterback competition. Now the man on the center gonna show up. Now we see all these clips and all these videos of Shedeur sitting in the front row, but all of a sudden, he not sitting in the front row. He developing slow. He not learning. He still need time. Last time I checked, I'm looking at this picture right here. This the quarterback meeting room. I don't see Mary Kay. I don't see Tony G. I don't see Rex Ryan. I don't see all these trolls. Y'all not sitting in that meeting room, so you can't tell me that he ain't learning, that he not developing, that he don't know what he doing. That man got 2 play call sheets in front of him. 2. And you telling me he looking dead at it. They going over something, he looking at it. Kevin back there chilling. He ain't got nothing in front of him. But you telling me and keep trying to convince me that he is not developing, he is not doing what he's supposed to do, when clearly is proof and he's saying it out of his own mouth. You're not there in person. You're not there in the meeting room. You sitting at home just like me on TV, besides, and writing articles, speculating, because you just want a story. You just want to be relevant. Rex Ryan, ain't nobody talked about you since you coached the New York Jets and couldn't get over the hump then. So look here. Look here. The only people I want to listen to are people that actually won in the NFL and actually did and dominated. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing from nobody. Don't talk to me if you ain't in the Hall of Fame. Don't talk to me if you won the dominant player at your position. Don't talk to me if you ain't won a Super Bowl or multiple Super Bowls. Don't talk to me. I'm not believing nothing you saying because you're not in that room. You're not. Just like I'm not, you're not. So until it come out his mouth, Shedeur or Kevin say Shedeur ain't learning or developing, he don't know the cause, then I believe it. Other than that, it's just hearsay. She said, he said, that they said, that I know that they said. You know they lying. Then we got this post right here from the Dogs. Rex Ryan had a cute little outburst on ESPN about Shedeur Sanders, his comments last week. This kid talks and he runs his mouth like he said, I can be a starting quarterback with his arm crossed like this. Get your A in the front row and study and do all that. If I know, the whole league knows. Quit being an embarrassment that way. You got the talent to be the quarterback. You should be. You should be embarrassed that you're not quarterback now. First of all, ESPN, this is what they wrote. First of all, ESPN must be hurting for ratings worse than we thought. You're discussing the entire slate of great NFL games that just took place, and you dedicate airtime on Brown's third-string quarterback. Ridiculous. Second, what was Shedeur supposed to say when he was asked whether or not he felt he was ready to play? He's putting in an unfair position every time he's asked the question because his answer would be used against him no matter what he said. Finally, why would Shedeur be embarrassed when he's not the starter right now? The Browns were starting the season with a veteran no matter what, either Joe Flacco or Kenny Pickett. Should Jackson Dart have been embarrassed that he started the season behind Russell Wilson? Dart was a first rounder, so surely Rexy boy had an even bigger outburst about him. These national media people are a joke. They'll tell you Shedeur is a fifth-round rookie and shouldn't be starting, and then turn around and say he should be embarrassed that he's not already playing. And that's what I'm saying. We continually talking about a third-string, fifth-round, 144-pick quarterback not being a starter, but you say he's not ready, but then turn around and say he should be embarrassed that he's not playing. He should be embarrassed he don't do this. He should be embarrassed for saying that. You should want your quarterback to be confident, have the mental toughness to go in there and not fold under pressure and believe in himself with all the confidence in the world that he can get the job done. You don't want a weak-minded person being your leader or faking being your leader. Because now the team going to sniff it out in it regardless. Now y'all talk about all this energy Jackson Dart provided for the Giants. He a whole totally different player than Dillon Gabriel. Shedeur is more exciting than either one of them. So if you want to put energy back into this Browns team to get them motivated, you start Shedeur. You play Shedeur. But like I told y'all, man, the Browns, they going to take every chance and opportunity not to play Shedeur as long as possible. For whatever reason, they want to punish Shedeur. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If you don't want them on your team, trade them. If you didn't want them on your team, why you draft them? I know why. Because you were forced to. Roger Goodell and the NFL owners called Jimmy and reminded him that he had to draft Shedeur on that third day. He said it out of his own mouth. I'm just putting 2 to 2 together to make 4. And I'm telling y'all, this is getting redundant, man. We are sitting here in October and we talking about a third-string quarterback on a team that only won 1 game. How are they continually national headline? Answer that. Answer that, please. We shouldn't even be talking about none of this. I have yet to hear a real debate in a segment talking about what Cam Ward said. He basically said his team was trash. We not good at all. Cussing and everything. But Shedeur say he ready to start and ready to play. He is a segment on ESPN. What? He is national headlines for saying that he's ready to play. But Cam Ward cussing out dogging his teammate, saying they trash, and we barely hear anything. Tell me who the real star is. Tell me who should have been the first round draft pick. Pick overall #1. I don't care about, oh, he's black. It's not about discrimination. Okay, it's not. He's not. Cam Ward black. He was the #1 pick. Shedeur black. He was the 5th round pick. It ain't about discrimination. But yes, it is. It's a different discrimination. I told y'all this NIL brand that these college players coming in with, empowering them to see and show the NFL that the NFL is scared that they can't build these players the way they want to because they got their own brands. And Shedeur is one of the biggest brands that came into the NFL with it already established. The NFL didn't make his brand, so he's the threat. Then the way he walked, the way he talked, the way he carried himself. As a quarterback, that's not the image that the NFL want to portray. Meanwhile, you got Cam Ward up there doing the complete opposite too, but he ain't getting talked about. He on a team that ain't won a game yet. The #1 overall pick, and we ain't talking about his bad play. We ain't talking about that. We talking about a 3rd string quarterback that ain't took a regular season snap in the NFL yet. That's what we talking about. That's what we continue to talk about because you want them clicks and them views. You want all them headlines, and like Buddy said, you are hurting for ratings so bad that you got to talk about a 3rd string quarterback that was drafted in the 5th round. You keep wanting to say he was drafted in the 5th round like he wasn't projected to be a 1st overall pick, the top 3, the top 5, the top 10, the 1st round. Come on now. I won't say it again. Cam Ward was nothing without well-off media. And then the actual media say, let's put these fake narratives out about Shedeur, and we going to put Cam Ward and Shedeur against each other. And we going to flip-flop it. We going to make Cam Ward the #1 overall pick and say Shedeur ain't nothing. And so now Shedeur going to slide because we colluding against him. But we going to have, they going to say, simple-minded people going to say, oh, it can't be racial because Cam Ward's black. Be for real. Man, they're deeper than football, man. They're deeper than black and white. But it stems from the same systematic racism that's been in this world for a long time, mainly the United States. That's where it stems from. They just doing it in a different way. You got to be privy. I'm using big words today. You got to be privy to what's going on. You can't be closed-minded and blinded by all this distraction that they want you to think and not see the underlying layer of what's going on. But that's why I'm here. That's why I need y'all to like, subscribe, and share. And watch all my videos, man. I've been doing this thing since April. Since Shedeur got drafted and he fell to the 5th round, I was live streaming it. And ever since then, we've been keeping track of this thing. Ain't nothing wrote down. All this in my head because we done been here since day one. All the way from the interview tape, the pre-draft process, Deion surgery, everything. So tell me what's really going on. Rex Ryan, I want to know what you know that everybody knows, that the whole league knows. Tell us. Sheesh.
My savage. Moneymane in the thing of a T and playing no games. Should I already know my name when I speak NCC flame. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribe, and everything in between. You already know Moneymane.